Today I'm going to an Afro-diasporic arts festival with a primary focus of trying to dive deeper into a martial art that I think is the most misunderstood. Capoeira.
Every year.
We
do Sua Casa. That's when we try to bring the master teachers from Brazil, master teachers from Venezuela, and master teachers or artists from here, from the United States, that everybody can represent on what they've been studying and what they've been doing for many years.
Yeah. We're gonna meet and train with a lot of them. We're gonna move our bodies this weekend. Slight problem though. On a scale of 1 to 10, my hips are liars. My hips lie more than that person you used to date. There's no securing my hips. They are broken. So actually, maybe this will. We'll see. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. I can't lie. My hips can. When I first arrived, it was the end of one of their classes about the Ginga. Their unique movement between fighting stances.
Your Ginga is who you are. Your Ginga is your identity. Your Ginga is going to be your differential from all the other martial arts. The way you walk is the way the people judge you. The way you cross the door when you come to this building is the way the people will see you. It's the same when you walk in the Ginga. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And remember, you guys are the best. Valeu!
Immediately after this, we went into something I didn't expect. A cultural dance that represents the fishermen that would go out and secure the food for the area. Which kind of fit because I was about to move like a fish out of water. Now, this isn't capoeira, obviously, but it's footwork and it's movement and it's rhythm, and those are the three things that I'm probably the worst at in capoeira. So,
aqui a gente vai na representação de uma puxada de rede, que aqui os pescadores estão saindo para pesca, certo?
So we're trying to represent the puxada de rede, which translates to the pulling of the net. And everybody's working together to pull the net with all the fish out of the sea.
Once the fishermen would go out and catch their fish, they would come back. And they would perform a call and answer to make sure that everyone who was on the boat when they left is on the boat when they came back. Lastly, they would finish with a song to praise the fish. It's beautiful, really, and is one of the many ways that music ties into this culture. Not just in the martial arts, obviously. So that was crazy. I just kind of walked in, there's a lot going on. The way that they're teaching and learning, it's a culture that's so used to moving that the instruction isn't as necessary as the rhythm and the feeling. So like how to move is secondary because they've spent so much time moving in the first place is my guess, which is really quite fun.
I don't know.
Okay, that's enough fun. No, wait. No, the fun's just begun. It's parade time. Once the parade reached its finale, the Roda began. The Roda is the big circle in which all of the capoeiristas play their game. The jogo starts with the two people crouching in front of the berimbau, the musical instrument here. They put their heads close, they hold hands as a non-aggressive way to start the game. Then comes the ow, the cartwheel into the game. It's an interesting way that the capoeiristas kind of synchronize together. If there's ever been a martial art where the two people involved need to be somewhat in sync, it's this one. After the first few rounds of what I would call warm-up matches had completed, there was actually two students who would join the jogo in hopes to receive their new cord. It's like a belt in every other martial art. And both of them crushed it. Congratulations to you two. If you haven't noticed though, the music has now changed. The berimbau, the musical instrument at the head of the circle, dictates the pace, and when the music starts to amp up, so do the players. This is like the best type of light sparring, where you and your partner kind of can feel what the other person's doing, and you can play and counter and counter and counter and counter. That type of spar, it's very similar to that. That takes a lot of time to get used to in kickboxing. I can't imagine how long it takes to feel it in this. It's incredible. Now that things have died down a little bit, I thought maybe this was my opportunity to get a couple matches in. But the hardest part about getting matches in is simply getting into the match.
I've been trying to get in for 10 minutes. It's so nerve-wracking. It's so scary.
Because these aren't timed rounds and there's really no talking happening, it's kind of more difficult than you would think to insert yourself into a match. You kind of have to politely cut somebody off in order to get in. And I know I might talk in front of a camera for a living. I'm quite introverted, and this kind of thing's very difficult for me.
So he was just so kind of telling me now it's advanced and beginners going, which means I would go with
an advanced. I mean, you could go
I
with,
would go with an advanced person, yeah.
because unless you have a secret, like
I don't have any secrets, I'm just bad. But you knew that already, didn't you? You even made a point to tell me.
But eventually I got some kind words from my new friend here, and it gave me the courage to just jump in there. Wish it would have given me the courage to let me look cool doing it, but first steps are first steps. And thank goodness I went in, because that gave me the confidence to at least go 1 or 2 more times. Luckily at this point, I hadn't watched the footage back to see how bad a job I'm doing, but, you know, that's an editing Seth problem.
Dona Maria, como vai você? Dona Maria, como vai você? Oi, sim, sim, sim. Oi, não, não, não. Oi, sim, sim, sim. Oi, não. Oi, sim, sim, sim. Oi, não, não, não.
Mas o meu mestre falou sim, eu quero ver que fala não.
Oi, sim, sim, sim.
Oi, não. Oi, sim, 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 sim. Oi, não, não.
This has to be one of the most enjoyable martial arts, but boy is it nerve-wracking. Man, I just don't want to look stupid. You have to have so much rhythm and coordination and mobility and also like social awareness to be able to just even get in there. But I'm glad I did. And after the games were over, they just kept dancing. I decided I was gonna go get some food. And then they were still going, and they continued to go. I had to leave. My social meter ran out, but man, those folks can party. Okay, look, I am headed to the Capoeira Festival tomorrow, and I know I'm gonna be sweating up a storm, so I need the sponsor of this video, Element. Element is a sugar-free electrolyte drink mix, and it tastes fantastic. It comes with me everywhere I go. Hiking, the beach, martial arts festivals like I'm going to. 1,000 milligrams sodium, 200 milligrams potassium, 60 milligrams magnesium. It's got what you need to make sure you feel good, especially when you're losing a bunch of water, because you lose sweat, it goes along with it. Sometimes water is not enough. I'm consistently the sweatiest guy in a room. Not my favorite attribute, but Element has me covered. I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty loud there, and there's gonna be a lot of movement, so I'm prone to get headaches. I gotta start fighting it immediately. I'll probably have an Element on the way over there. They've got delicious flavors. Mine is watermelon. I'm sure you'll find your own. If you want, you can go to drinklmnt.com/Sensei Seth, get yourself a free sample pack with any order you make. It's 100% risk-free money-back guarantee, so if you don't like it, you keep the salt, you get your money back. Again, that is drinklmnt.com/Sensei Seth. I think 3 will be enough for me. From what I understand, day 2 is going to be a little bit more strenuous for me, which is always fun. That's good. What do you think is more important, rhythm or mobility?
I believe that for capoeira, you know, you have to have a rhythm.
Sure.
I always give to my students some type of examples. If you go to a club, you know, you go to a place that they have music, if they are putting salsa,
Yeah.
you will dance salsa.
Sure.
You know, you won't go there and dance hip hop.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
so the rhythm is one of the most difficult parts inside the capoeira, because many people can have facility on mobility.
Yeah.
You know, many people can have that.
Yeah.
But the rhythm and the mobility together is something that takes time.
I don't have flexibility or mobility in the first place, but what I didn't expect to be so difficult was feeling comfortable being so close to other people. And the Hoda is similar to this practice. I'm just kind of constantly worried that I'm not controlling my body well enough to not hurt the people around me. I'm also tired. I know it seems like I don't have the rhythm down. I'm also trying to slow down so the opportunities that I have to throw the kick, I'm not throwing kicks at the same time as other people and I can spot them. Listen, you just don't get it. I'm operating at a higher level. My rhythm transcends rhythm. You have to know the rules to break the rules. I'm just breaking the rules, that's all. I'm going at my own pace. Yeah, no, I have no rhythm. I thought that I was getting better as time went on, but I wasn't. I was getting more tired. That's it. I'm getting blisters on my feet. My hips feel like they're about to fall off. I'm all out of Jengas. I'm tired. After the first class today, we split up into beginners and advanced. And as you can already guess, and as someone already told me, I am a beginner.
Here with Tainá. I'm just here. I'm very easy target. Look how much body she have to eat, because he knows where I am. That makes sense? So, but if I'm consistent, reposition myself, can be a very hard target for him.
In this lesson, we're going to be learning about what I think Capoeira is the best at, which is movement. Having simultaneously a rhythm and an unpredictability, even if it's not something I would use every single time I kickbox, the attributes that you would get from this would make you a different animal. I don't know what animal that is exactly. Maybe like a two-legged armadillo. You don't see those every day though.
So when you do your ginga, look, your ginga's here. You don't ginga like this, do you? I hope not. Because look, she can, look, you see? It's right. I'm asking for it. Keep your head behind. Because sometimes, just with the experienced capoeirista, we have a lot of movement with your hands. So try to really, always you go down, put there. Look, I move, I was there, now I'm here. Did you see how much we reposition ourselves? The idea is if you have like a camera with a bird view, we see the roda like this.
And at the conclusion of the second practice, the roda would begin. Advanced and beginners would intermingle, and I would have another opportunity to figure out how to get in there. But this time I would need more help.
How do you know when to buy into the game? Like, does that just take time to figure out? Because for me, every time I've been like, oh no. And then somebody else will buy it and I'm like, ah, shoot.
So you mentioned something very important, that is when we say buy the game or comprar o jogo. And then you will buy facing the person that you're going to play. You know, they will be playing here, and then, okay, I want to play with you, you will buy the game.
Right.
And then you start the conversation. We say this type is a type of conversation that, you know, like it's whatever you're saying and whatever I'm saying back is a question and answer.
Sure.
And then sometimes if it goes to the type of competition part, it will be the person who leave you without argument.
I don't even want to argue with anybody. I just want to play. And this is probably the hardest way I could try to get in. There's so many people here and everybody's having such a good time. I'm just a nervous wreck. But eventually I did gather the courage to step in there. And then, and then the camera was blocked, which is not anybody's fault. Just trust me though when I say I did fantastic. This was the best game of capoeira that anyone probably has ever seen. I flipped. It was awesome. You couldn't see it. Just trust me though, you could ask anybody there. I flipped. I also stepped on this guy's foot. So, sorry to you, sir. That's my bad. I think his toe did recover though, and everyone else moved on to the advanced portion of the roda. And holy smokes, it's so sick. Hours after the roda ended, they had a chord ceremony again where there was dancing, there was more game playing, students with their instructors to give them their new chord. This event is it's just so fun. For this to be what's passed down from a cultural oppression from a people that just wanted to keep their spirits up, for it to have grown into what it has today, to become the style that gives empowerment and community. I think this martial art is a great indicator in resiliency and humanity. It's so beautiful to me, and I'm just glad I got to be here and hang out. And I appreciate the invite, Juan Pablo. That was so unique. Top to bottom, that was a beautiful experience, and one that I will do my best to come back to next year. What a fun ceremony to end with, to celebrate all of the students' hard work by letting them play with the masters. It's definitely my favorite part about Capoeira is the movement, and to signify pride in someone by doing the thing that you've been working on with them. It's how fun is that? How cool.
But this has been great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for
and
inviting
thank
me.
you for made it. This is we've been every time I go to different events, capoeira events, people talk about the video we've been
Do they
doing.
really?
Yeah,
that's
they're
really
like
cool.
very happy to see it. Thank you for offer your platform to help put capoeira in a beautiful place.
Yeah.
So I hope we can keep working together and make a beautiful things together.
Let's do it.
Juan Pablo and Queen City Jenga, the NC Brazilian Arts Project, they do such a fantastic job. I'm gonna put all their links down below. You should check out whatever they have coming up in the future. Do you think I could grow my hair out like that? No, probably not. I'm stuck with this forever. Hey guys, look, I wanna get to 1 million subscribers, and only you can help me get there. You specifically. Just do me a favor, hit the button if you haven't already. And I talked to YouTube. They were like, hey, Seth, have you told them about this video? And I was like, yeah, of course. I'm doing it now. So just, if you want to watch that one, it's there. You don't have to wait for me to finish the video. You can just click on it now if you want. You don't have to. We can just hang out. What you got planned this weekend? I'm not really good at small talk. Or eye contact even. So, just anytime.